Honestly, being in a place like this reminds me of the Exodus or Parashat Shemot a lot differently. We already know Pharaoh ordered the babies to be thrown in the Nile, but the Midrash tells us the real danger wasn't the Egyptians. It was the despair that we had. It started with a man named Amram. Now, most people know him as Moses' dad, but you have to understand who this guy was. He was the grandson of Levi. He was also the head of the Sanhedrin. He was the Gadol HaDor, the greatest, holiest leader of the entire generation. He was the man everyone looked to for hope. But when Amram saw how bad life was, the slavery, the cramped quarters, the genocide, even he broke. He said, why bring children into a world like this just to feed them to the crocodiles? It's pointless. So, Amram, the holiest man in Egypt, divorced his wife Yocheved. And because he was the leader, every other man followed him. Overnight, the Jewish people committed quiet suicide. No more families, no more future. They let their circumstances crush their hope. But there was one 6-year-old girl in the room. Her name was Miriam, and she did something unthinkable. She walked up to her father, this giant of a man, and she scolded him. She said, Father, your decree is worse than Pharaoh's. Pharaoh only wants to kill the bodies. You are killing the souls. Pharaoh is wicked, so maybe his decree won't happen. But you are righteous, so your decree will happen. She looked him in the eye and said, you are doing the enemy's job for him. You are letting the darkness win. Amram did not get angry. He listened. He realized his little daughter had more guts than he did. So right there, in the middle of the slavery, without a fancy house, without freedom, and without money, he remarried Yocheved. The Midrash says that she was 130 years old. That night, she became young again. Her hope made her new, and they had a wedding in the darkness. And the rest of the nation saw it and said, if the leader can have hope in this situation, so can we. And from the reunion, Moshe, or Moses, was born. The Savior came because two people decided not to give up on each other. I wanted to share this from my bunk because we have Amram moments. We look at our situation. Maybe you're in a shelter. Maybe you're broke. Maybe you feel stuck and you think, why bother? Why dream? It's pointless. That voice is the real enemy. We need to be like Miriam. We need to look at our surroundings and say, I am going to build anyway, and I am going to dream anyway. Your environment doesn't define your destiny. Moshe Rabbeinu was born in slavery, but he didn't stay there. Don't let where you sleep tonight determine where you'll be tomorrow.